Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is a bit of a different impromptu episode of Wraith Online. A, because I missed out on Sunday, and B, I didn't really feel much like talking when I was recording. I wanted to try, for the last time, to try and learn Geras, because I was getting frustrated with the character. Now, spoiler alert, Geras doesn't end up going anywhere. I basically drop him midway through the episode, and I don't want to touch him again. So, without further ado, let's get straight to the matches. So this was against the Jax, and normally I don't feel too perturbed when I lose, but the thing is that for me personally, it just didn't feel good to play. Like, even when I was almost winning, it's like, it just didn't feel right to win with Geras, because it feels like your whole job as Geras is to try and fish out these crushing blows. So we kind of play this keep away game. Spoiler alert, there's a Jax that tries to play keep away at the end, which is very weird. But I thought I grabbed the crushing blow here. I did not. I don't know. He just doesn't feel. Geras just didn't feel right for me on this one. Okay, so back on there, so I don't have processing issues. But yeah, I was just not having any. I was just not having any fun trying to like go for Geras and do any of the things that Geras can do. Whether it's just because I don't know Geras or what have you, probably because I don't really know Geras. But at the same time, when I was kind of figuring things out in his variation 2, it just didn't work for me. So my usual gimmicks of trying to set up tricks and whatnot just did not work. Again, sorry. Oh yeah, there's no, at least there's no noise that you can hear. But, I don't know, it just didn't end up working out. The fact that I lose, sorry I'm not commentating on the fight themselves. I just wanted to kind of explain why I was dropping Geras, basically. The fact that I was losing all the time could be part of it, but I don't usually let that bother me that much, you know? Like when I lose at a certain point, my controller dies, and I lose the fight as Scarlet, and that didn't bother me nearly as much as it did with Geras, just losing naturally. Like, I would have loved to get my ass kicked by this Jax with Frost, much less, Kotal Khan or Scarlet or Nightwolf or whoever, so it is what it is. Now I can actually commentate the fight back to trades. I fish out this. I didn't get the crushing blow. I tried to keep him back, but roll is not stopped by stands, and he just mollywops me, of course. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I tried to take things back, but it wasn't happening. What did I even go there? Like what meter did I spend there? Hold on. Okay. So, sorry, I'm just gonna fast forward through this a little bit. Okay, so what happened here? Like, what did I do? Okay, I did invincible wake up. He baited that out. That's legit. But what did I do here? Wake up too? No, I tried to roll and then he caught me out of it. Okay. I was just trying to see what it was based off of the amount of meter that I spent. And, there you go. So, you know, I just ended up getting rinsed from here. He did say something at the end, but I wasn't able to hear him. And if you're wondering why I have no dialogue, I recorded upstairs, and I didn't actually end up taking my, mic with me, so no audio until this point. So, what was that? Oh yeah, I tried to reversal down back too, but no gravy. No gravy. Doubles up. Let's go to the next fight. Here we go. Oh my God, it's Giesel. So this is the fight where I should have had the most amount of fun because I actually did pretty good with Geras in this one. Like, it's about as, like, clean of a loss as I could have got. I lost this fight, of course, but it was as clean of a loss as I could get, and I even won a round. but it didn't feel good. It didn't feel good to win with Geras. So when I realized that I, almost won this fight, and I didn't like it, that was when Geras was on thin fucking ice. I thought, because I think I voiced my displeasure with playing Geras before, and I thought it was just because, I was losing all the time. So I thought, okay, if I could get some dubs, that would be okay. But, yeah, no. Just, unfortunately, it just does not work out. I keep wanting to get that backbreaker crushing blow, but never does he let the opportunity come in. Good one. Wish that kind of connected. Really wanted to pull him into that corner. Oh, and I'm dead here. Yep. But that's okay, right? I got him past half health, and that's usually a good standard for that.
Round 2, fight.
Just, no. You ain't having any of that. Tried to fish it out with that string, but I forgot it was, it's 2-4-1, not 2-4-2. So, that one's on me. I should have stood block. Very nice. Very nice. And of course, that puddle does its work. And then I had that locked and loaded, so all I had to do, go for the mix and win. Pop. Dead.
Next time, perhaps.
And see, I cleanly won. I won that one. I mean, I won it barely, but I still won it. So I was like, yeah, okay. I won with the crushing blow. But it really just felt like if I wanted to play Geras, I had to like get a slideshow of all of his crushing blows. Is what really had to happen. I had to check boxes left and right is what it felt like. Whereas other characters, they don't really... I feel like they don't really rely on crushing blows quite so much. At least the characters that I play as. Mostly because Scarlets are terrible and Kotal gets obscene damage in his own right, but... Nightwolf gets crushing blows on the semi-ring. He doesn't rely on them, but... Okay. Chip me out there. Okay. Because he chipped me out there with that jumping kick, I'm pretty sure. But regardless, he won. Cleanly. That's all good. So we're going to fast forward a little bit to the next part of the fight. Get a hit confirmed. That should have hit right there. That shoulder tackle should have hit, man. With all the busted ass hitboxes that NRS games have, that should have hit him. But counter because I tried to hit him out of something. No, I go for kind of. I go for a throw, and then I go close because I wanted it to whiff, but it actually hits him. And that was a clean win. It felt all right. I mean, it was a win, but I don't know. I thought up one was a thing instead of just short hop. There we go. See, that was nice. That felt good to land. Bugs. Oh, right, and I had the charge. I thought I was gonna hit him, but nope. That wasn't happening. But did I hit him with Fatal Blow here in order to beat him? I think so. No, I tried, but he took the round. He took the round there. But,
Final round. Fight.
so I whipped that twice. Save that crushing blow. Catch him with that. Although in hindsight, what I probably should have done is I should have kept going for that, and maybe I would have been able to catch him on the mix, and then I would have caught him with a low double up. But again, you have to like think about what crushing blows you're going to go for with Geras in order to win. That's like, dude. Nah, man, that just did not work out. So let's fast forward. Get the friendship on him, because I wanted to be nice, because he was nice.
Which realm do you hail from, amigo?
I hail from Kronika's keep.
Earth, like, ugh, really? Yeah, don't worry, I know. So this fight kind of proceeds as usual. I lose this one, but I get a punish combo confirmed. And I don't know what happened there. That was supposed to be back forward too, but it just refused to come out. Not my only controller shenanigans that I had to deal with, apparently. Outside of that one little fight there. Never goes for it. But he does mix meat, so that's nice and clean. Now, I do something wrong here. And that something wrong is that I should have gone for the sand here in order to try and squeeze that win. But I didn't. I was trying to bait something. Like I thought he was going to come in and I was going to be able to wake up into him. And no, that didn't end up happening at all. So.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, this guy played Iron Black really well, and as much as I would have really liked to like Geras, I mean, I liked Frost a hell of a lot more, and I had about the same amount of experience with both of these guys when I started this little group. And I decided to abandon Geras and leave Geras to the Geras mates, because they know what they're doing. Probably, I should have gone for a punish of some kind there, because I'm pretty sure that string is unsafe. That should have... I feel like that should have connected, but again... Not bemoaning Geras. Geras was like a top 5 character for the longest time, and he's still really good. It's just that he just does not click with me as a character, you know what I mean? So... I'm gonna... fast forward a little bit to try and find our next fight. Yeah, so this fight right here,
Is your only
I thought to myself, okay,
I won't follow another time.
with this, okay,
tyrant.
this is it.
Kronika is
If
a titan.
Round 1.
if I lose and I didn't like my performance, I was just gonna drop Geras. This is the fight where I eventually just decide, no, I refuse. Read my throw, so that was pretty good. I blocked this okay. The Sea Tiger is solid with his stuff, but not once did I get that crushing blow at all. I think that was a drop string. I'm pretty sure, because I usually finish that. Punish this. That felt good when I baited out the wake up. When I baited out the wake up and hit it with a fatal blow, that felt nice. Looking up my options here because I end up double fatalitying Sea Tiger.
Round 2. Fight.
I end up dropping the double fatality, but not as Geras. Throw her in the corner. Good overheads. Wanted that crushing blow. Get punished for going for that crushing blow. I noticed that it's run, advancing nitro kick, and the strings. No Delia's dance, unlike a JV run into later on. But so there we go. That was okay. I was like, okay, that's fine.
Final round.
It was real close to saving that kick. I don't know why I let go of block there. I forgot that crushing blow was blocked. But overall, I was just not feeling it. I was like, okay, there were a couple of moments there, though. Everything was working out okay. That whiffed, though, which kind of made me cranky, because, hey, man, why does the temporal advantage have such low range? What happens here? What was the moment that, what was the moment here? Where I wanted to bait out Wake Up. I tried to punish, but that didn't work, so this was the point where I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm not touching the time golem anymore, and I switched initially to Nightwolf, but I actually switched to Codal, and I went with my Jaguar version. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do for the rest of the video because, like, you know, I went 2.5 fights with Total Con or with Nightwolf, so Nightwolf. Geras is the character. God dang it! But with the Geras not working out and the fact that I was halfway through, what was I going to do? So I opted to go for my 3 favorite characters that I like to play as. So Total being number 1, I went with him straight away. Immediately, not only doing better because Total is my main Zoe, but also having more fun in the process because it feels fun to catch people without unblockable. And then it feels fun to set this up and see if they're smart. And they are smart. They don't let me have the sun finish. And Magic Pixel, it just worked out better. I liked it. But I did catch him with that too. That made me happy.
Round 2, fight.
And I decided to look it up because it's no secret that I don't like the classic outfit, so I opted to make it a bit of a resolution that I fatality anybody with the classic with any of the classic outfits that weren't like the MK11 remakes. I don't know. I figured that would just be a cute little just a thing that happens. I'm not personally mad if anybody picks it. I just don't like the skins at all. Don't amplify here, huh? That wouldn't have killed her. So I decided to wait it out. Wait out the sun, catch her with the cat, and then game, set, match. Quickly look at the fatality input, and we're going to fast forward through that. Hello, cat. They switched to Sindel in a variation of... Oops. I went a little bit too far. So this variation was really interesting to see. It was haircut and Banshee dash, which was crazy because I hadn't seen that combination before, but it makes sense. Banshee dash lets you have combos that don't break away, and then you can launch with haircut if you want more damage and you want to catch people using breakaway because of the hair whip. If she was a little bit lower, I would have had that conversion down pat. I was actually expecting Wake Up Scream, but there it is. I still make some mistakes here. Some mistakes I would have liked. They combo off of Uppercut, and that made me happy to see. Like, I should have neutral ducked and just caught that, but I catch something with the Uppercut. Catch the Banshee Dash with that crushing blow. I just sit in the sun. I make the dumb decision to uppercut. That was not an input error. That wasn't an input error like a few of the other things with Eurus. That was an actual problem on my behalf. Cost me the round. That should have changed that. I think I was supposed to be forward one there, but I don't think it came out. Break away there, because somehow it had launched. I think that's actually one of the things I wanted to have a look at. How did that launch? Like, how did that breakaway even work? Let's take a look and see. So, how did I get launched here? So, I try and do that. Okay, so I get hit with the Banshee Dash. Oh no! They went for jumping kick for some reason. You're not supposed to jumping kick unless I guess Weapon Flip helps you, but no. After that thrashing, I start coming back. Catching with the unblockable. That short hop is really strong. That didn't work. Big boot did somehow. I don't think that was supposed to be big boot. Should have converted into that, but I didn't. And then I knew that that had to be what would kill her, because if not, it would have been bad. So I steal the round. Throw the sun after. And then they back up. I should have parried all the wake-ups that they were doing. Or at least one of them. Like, I should have parried at least one of those wake-ups. Because they went for it a lot. Dropped it. They dropped that. That, I think, was supposed to be down. Yeah, that was supposed to be down forward 2, not forward 2. Drop that, it's whatever. Thought it was going to be a wake-up. Oh, nice. Using the cat to my advantage. Okay, there we go. That was weird, because, like, there was active lag in that moment, where it just wouldn't register the input. Well, let's move on. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to point out real quick. Sorry. So, look at this. I don't know if you can see it that particularly well. Sorry that we're going to have to look at something gory and gross, but do you see how the eyes, when they glow, are like frosts, except instead of blue, they're pink? These are recolored frost eyes, which is kind of neat. Here we go. So this Jax starts the game with Keep Away. With Keep Away. This is Jax! Jax doesn't usually do Keep Away, but he does it anyway.
Round 1, fight.
So watch this. They back up. I had never seen that before, so I opt to play this game until I decide to teleport in. I think they catch my parry about half the time here. I'm going to count. So right now, they caught one parry. Punish game's on point, though. I caught one. Random lag spike. You see how the healing trailed me there? Okay, and that's one for him. Catch my anti-air. That's 2 for me. I wanted that to be wake up so bad. So that's 2 for me, 1 for this guy so far.
Round 2, fight.
fact that he could punish it from that far with backboard too is kind of weird. Now, this guy probably dealt with this move before, because did you notice how he ducked down right after to uppercut punish me? He dealt with that before. He's dealt with those shenanigans. I tried to parry there and it didn't work. That's 2 for him. So right now it's tied. Caught him the 3rd time. Okay. Did I win this? Did I take this round? I don't think I did. I think he beat me this fight, but I don't remember. Aw, so close. I almost had him. Fast forward a little bit. Okay, so he plays a little keep away, but he goes right for that. That was unintentional. That was supposed to be an amplify. Catch him with that crushing blow. I anticipated he would try that again, so I actually short hop. I wait, back up, catch him with that. And then there we go. That's my game right there.
Round 2, fight.
So now I wait to see if he's got it. So it's 3. So it's 3-3 now. Oh, not quite. I caught that. So now it's 4-3. I caught that he wasn't going to do that, so I let go of it. Still punishable because that's like -50, and I thought it was -30, but no, it's -50. So I play a little bit of keep away here, and then I made the foolish decision to move in. Well, I mean, not totally foolish because I didn't have the life lead. He didn't want that, I can tell. So that was accidental inputs. Throws me aside. I try for it. Oh, and he catches me here. So, fast forward a little bit.
What are you gonna do?
We're just gonna fast forward here a little bit because this is the round where my controller dies, and I had to very quickly switch it over. I can't remember if that second hit is a mid or not. I caught that, so that's the 5th time I caught that. I let go of it at the wrong time. Or I let go of it too early. No, was it this one? No, it couldn't have been, because he hit me with a fatal blow and then it caused a problem. So it was the next round. It was the next game. There we go. I really wanted to catch him with that fatal blow, but this is the part where I should have started hucking crap out of him. I don't know what he did there. In fact, I want to see if I could go frame by frame and see if I can figure out what he was trying to do. Just fast forward a little bit. Okay, so here we go. So I catch that, hit him with that. He goes for this, right? And then he does this, goes for clap. And then he crouches, so I go for fatal blow here. If I had to guess, I'm guessing he went for uppercut here, just based off of the animation before Scarlet got him. There we go. Just wondering what that was. There we go. Okay, so 40-17. We'll just double it up so we're there in a few seconds.
Round 1, fight.
There. So I go for this string, I clip him, +6, so I go for a jump. Everything works out okay. I have the life lead, so I have to try and keep him out for as long as I can. So it's a lot of just throwing tentacles and stuff. What gets me is that this is where I learned that Jax is actually pretty competent as a keep-away character, relatively speaking. Like, I know he's not great at it, but, I mean, look at this. He managed to basically close the gap in my keep-away pattern. Maybe I wasn't doing a great job of the keep-away or whatever, but he had that. Oh, that's 6. That's 6 times that my parry worked out, and he's caught it twice. He's caught it twice more. So here it is. My controller, I said my controller died, but I didn't get the pop-up. So I think it was just signal trouble or something, because nothing was coming out of it. So I actually shook the controller a little bit. Yeah, and then I do some wibbly wobbly. Okay, we're good. Back at it we go. So believe me, that was kind of shitty, but it happened, right? And that moment was at least entertaining. Nothing fun came out of losing with Jax. So, and at the rate that this time thing is going, there's a really good chance that I'm not even gonna edit it. I'll probably just throw it up, and then Arkham Origins technically has to go up tomorrow. But I needed some heals, but it wasn't gonna open up.
Finish.
And there it is. Yeah, so that was 3rd time's the charm for this guy. It is what it is, though. He won. It was all good. And then I wasn't sure who I wanted to do. I wanted to do Baraka or Frost, but I decided to go with Nightwolf instead.
Jade.
And I actually go with Matoken Guardian, which is fun because Matoken Guardian has something really, really cool, which is the way I built it. He has the Tomahawk swing, and he has the grappling stalker moves. So he can have a high damaging ender for his combos, and a nasty crushing blow, and if he catches the opponent with the knife string, it's just 20% damage for a string, which is insane. I don't think I've ever been able to get it in a combo, but I'm sure there's a way to do it, and B, even if it means just doing a Tomahawk crushing blow, like a Rhino Charge Amplify crushing blow into it, that's still gonna be a lot of damage. So this Jade anti-airing really well. That was late on my end, that Amplify. I wanted it to be as early as possible, but it didn't work. Read my mind. Jade gets the uppercut, but I get it this time, and I find out they're pretty happy to break away, which is good to know. But unfortunately, I'm in the wrong variation because I don't have the command grab. So that was supposed to be forward. That was supposed to be back one right there. Didn't have the meter for it. I think they take the round here. Right? It had to have been close. Yeah, so super close. They got me with a poke, but I wasn't too mad about that. It was fair. It was fair. He rolled out of that. I think there was supposed to be an activation of the activation of the shadows, but I beat it, so wanted that crushing blow, but I forgot that without his weapons, Nightwolf is kind of stumpy. I mean, in general, Nightwolf is kind of stumpy. Did they take this first time? I don't remember. Just get stabbed. Happy. There we go. Whiffed that because I did it too early. It didn't break away either, so... Catch him with this, and then I catch him with... How did I catch him? Yeah, I caught him with this string, and then... I could have Crushing Blow there, but I actually opted not to, because I knew it was going to kill Posh. So I didn't, because I wanted to save that Crushing Blow for when I got my next counter hit. They weren't too greedy, which was good to see. Catch them with this. Wait a little bit, do this. 1 bar, 32%. That's not bad damage for Nightwolf at all. Because Nightwolf has so much stuff that to kind of neuter him, his damage isn't that great. They didn't anticipate that. And then I just jump in, kill for the brutality. And then just fast forward a little bit, as you do. They decide to switch to Katana, which is really cool. Dancing Fans, Upward Phantasm Hand Flare. I didn't even see this. But they had Dancing Fans? Seriously? Never use Dancing Fans. Unless it's like where you want to showcase it willingly, but straight up, never use Dancing Fans in a serious fight. It is... Dancing Fans is awful. But anyway, so... Again, that was a late amplify. I go for this. They block low instinctively. See, this is where they start breaking away. Like, they break away twice in this fight. Once at the end of a combo. So that was a counter Crushing Blow, so I actually went for this. Look at that. With the damage over time in that becomes 25%. Dead.
We fight until the end.
Almost done.
2, fight.
That should have been a hit confirm, but I didn't get it. I get that Crushing Blow, though. Dash in. Do this, because I wasn't sure if 4-2 was going to connect. And did you notice how they broke away right at the end? Where that wouldn't have done much good. Catch her with this, do this, and then it's a back throw for the win. Boom. And that concludes that. Sorry that I spent like half the episode ranting about Geras, but it just didn't work out for me. So you won't be seeing Geras anymore on Wraith Online, but you will be seeing Frost starting tomorrow/today. Don't forget to be awesome, and I'll see you guys on the other side.